You tell me when we're live. We're
We're
live.
live. We're live. It's
Right?
Skywalker Boxing and Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more.
And here's our tune, bro.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Token 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Yeah, I've been here wrestling boys. I ain't telling fake. I'm the hardest young nigga. I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the tape. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. All the people champion like Muhammad Ali. Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit. I just took it too. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the peak. With little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain, but you ain't like me. You got
All right,
feel
we
my
got
pain.
a
You
few in
win,
here.
you lose. Well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net. And this shit
Jay,
won't
Blood Files,
gotta do it
81 Money, 231, salute.
for the chat. I ain't never
Shout out.
Yeah.
We
Hold on, I ain't
we
never
we turn the open sign out, and we just hope people come in, bro. Me and
Al Money.
Skywalker were bored. So we're
Josh
gonna talk
Sanders,
some
salute, brother. Happy New Year. Jesus, saludos, carnal. Happy New Year.
We're gonna talk some butter and talk some boxing.
Yeah, we got the panel open. There's a link. You can put the link on your chat too if you want. I'll drop it in your chat real quick. I got the link in my chat. Jose Diaz. Anybody, you guys are welcome to come up, man. We're gonna talk about some memorable moments of 2023 a little bit. We really didn't do a show about that. Talk about some of the best fights, and then we're gonna talk about upcoming fights, man. We got Usyk and Fury coming up. We got Virgil Ortiz this weekend. We got 2024 in motion, and yeah, just start the year off right with some boxing talk, right, guys? Salute.
Definitely, man. Happy New Year for anybody out there that I haven't already wished it to.
Jose Diaz, Cool Breeze, Daniel Berry.
There's a link if anybody wants to come in, man. I know we're live on Facebook and live on YouTube, man. Majority of our stuff is YouTube here, but we try to branch out. Boxing Lounge, my brother. Salute day.
Salute, brother.
Salute day and a glorious Happy New Year to you, man. I'm under the effects of some edibles. I made some blueberry oatmeal cake last night, and I put 1,400 milligrams of THC in there. And so I cut it up into 10 different slices, 10 different pieces on the cake. So it's 140 milligrams per piece. My old lady ate a couple. She's already in bed. I had one for breakfast. Hey, my brother Nick M's boxing channel. Shout out, man. D win. Salute, man.
Yeah, D win. Salute. Nick
Cool
M.
breeze. Thank you, cats, for coming in here, man. Yeah, this is just the first of the year. In fact, I was going to go on because I watched this movie yesterday. It's called The Iron Claw. It's the story of the Von Erich family, and it was just released. I wasn't really aware of it, but I like professional wrestling too. So every once in a while, I go delve into some see what's happening in the world of professional wrestling. And this movie was just released. And I have movie. You know me, man. If I can stream a fight, I sure as hell can go stream a movie. So I went and checked out this movie, and I'm going to review it tomorrow. I was going to review it tonight, and Skywalker calls me up. He says he's bored. He wants to talk some boxing. I said, hell yeah. Boxing, man. You know, I don't just like boxing. I love boxing. So boxing kind of knocks the wrestling movie out of the way, knocks the jazz out of the way a little bit. And so here we go, bro. We're here to talk some boxing, get a good buzz on. And the only thing that's missing over here is the jazz in the background. That's the only thing that
you can go for it, bro. Go. You can play the jazz, man. The jazz is nice. I'm just hyped up on the Virgil Ortiz fight, guys. We had a couple postponements with Virgil Ortiz. We never got the Stanionis fight, and we got him back in action. I'm hoping the kid's doing better with his health problems. And we got a fight card this weekend. I like his style, man. Every single one of his fights is exciting. So hopefully we still got the same Virgil, man. You know what I mean?
Who's this dude that he's fighting?
His name's Frederick Lawson. He's 30-3, and he is from Ghana. Yeah, he's a Ghana fighter.
Now that name rings a bell. He's been fighting for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's 30-3. He has fought. Let me see what other names he has fought. Shit.
My brother Teddy, shout out, man. Thank you for coming by.
To be honest with you, man, I'm looking at his box record right now. I don't know anybody on here, man. He went the distance with the Esteban Villalobos in April 29th of 2023. He fought a couple times in 2023. He missed all of 2022.
Well, you know, you got to take into account the pandemic. There wasn't a lot of action.
Yeah, the pandemic. Yeah, of course he stopped. Yeah, 2020, but he in 2021 he lost. He lost by TKO, and then he took the whole year off. So, that was after the pandemic right there, though. So I don't know. The opponent it's a good touch-up fight. You know what I mean? We know that he was dealing with health issues, so we can't put him in there with the Stanionis right now. You know what I mean? I think that it's a good tune-up fight. I guess that's what you would call it, right?
Yeah. Well, he's been out of action for a while. He was going to fight Stanionis, and then he got that what is it called again?
I don't know the medical term. I knew what it was.
Yeah.
When we were talking about it.
When he had to go into the hospital from the Stanionis fight, everybody knew what it was. It was something articulitis or something like that. But anyway, man, it's a disease. They don't even know what brings it on, but what it does is it eats your muscle tissue, and they're thinking maybe it's because he had to cut weight so much to get down to that 147 that it was killing his body, and supposedly as long as he keeps adequate supplies of carbohydrates, keeps his sugar levels where they should be, it shouldn't come back. Because like I said, man, they don't know how you get this. They don't know if it's heredity, if it's already in your genes. It's a weird thing, and it's one of those 1 in 1,000 conditions. But let's hope Boots Ortiz is back again, man. This should be an interesting fight. Seattle Ryan, man, salute, bro.
Salute. Cena, Teddy Brookshot, salute. Dari Pennett's in the house. What's up, my brother? Happy New Year's to everybody. Hell yeah, man. What was your favorite fight of 2023, Bruce?
I'm going to have to say, man, the big one, the one that everybody was talked about, man, fucking Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. That just, there was so much anticipation for it. It was a one-sided beatdown, but it was an exciting one-sided beatdown. Picasso, my brother, man, salute. And a rematch, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
They signed a rematch clause, but the days that I was watching boxing, a rematch came in effect if it was a good fight and it warranted a rematch. So the rematch clause, I think they're ridiculous, because we saw Errol Spence get beat down by Bud Crawford, and I mean, it's signed, but they have to have a rematch. But who's going to buy it? Who's going to pay for it? Who wants to sit through it again? Is it going to be that much difference? And it's going to probably be a pay-per-view fight. So that's $80, and who wants to shell that out?
Right.
Especially a guy like me who's sitting here by myself at midnight watching the main event, man.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Cast Sports, Curtis, salute, brother. Tay, Queen of MMA, salute. Yeah, man, that was a good fight, man. The hype up for that. I think my favorite fight of the year, man, just happened recently, man. I really enjoyed that Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza fight for the WBO 126 belt, and it was back and forth. What qualified it for me was the back and forth action. I like fights that you don't know who's gonna win, and both guys are hitting the canvas. You know what I'm saying? And I think that fight was the fight for me. There was Munguia Derevchenko, that was pretty good at the beginning of the year.
What was that fight? You're gonna have to help me with the names. It was the Puerto Rican, the 140 pounder.
Okay. You're talking about the killer, man. You're talking about
the killer.
Okay. Subriel Matias.
Yes, and he fought the Russian, and the Russian was kicking his ass at the beginning, and then Matias got back in the fight and just he made him quit on the stool. You know, he beat him up where the guy just after he said, "Fuck that, I ain't going out there again." You know,
Yeah.
I mean that's a dominating beatdown. Yeah, that was an awesome fight because, like I said, this kid from I think it was from Russia or Ukraine.
Ponce, I think, yeah. Or you're talking about the Ponce fight or his last
No,
fight?
The Matias fight.
Yeah, his last fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It only happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that fight. Yeah, that was a banger, man.
And you know who he reminded me of? He reminds me of Tito Trinidad. I don't know if you remember him. He was a welterweight back in the 90s, Don King fighter, and he had that balance where he'd get knocked down, just like Rabizi did, but he'd always come back and he'd always put a whooping on. Had a tremendous straight right hand, you know, legendary, kind of like this killer does too. So I'm looking for big things from him, bro.
Carlos said Bud's gonna vacate the sausage.
CAS, come on, bro.
Yeah, Cass, come on up, brother. I got a link in the chat, in both chats, my chat and Bruce's chat. Anybody wants to come up, talk some boxing, feel free.
Yeah.
I heard that today. Yeah, Bud's vacating the WBC and move up. Mario Barcelona elevated and fight Boots in the unification fight for the IBF and WBC belts. Nice, bro. I heard about that today, man. He's vacating the WBC.
Who's that again? Sorry.
There's a lot of good fights this year. You'd have to call it by weight classes. Okay, yeah, definitely, Teddy. We could try to do that. All right, so for bantamweight, Monster Inoue Butler, right? Was that the beginning of the year? Because that
that was it.
And then 122, of course, the Inoue ran the bantam and super bantamweight divisions, the small divisions. Jesse Bam. Oh yeah, I gotta go lighter, man. We got the flyweights, man, and super flyweights. But Jesse Bam Rodriguez did his thing, solidified himself as the best, you know, at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Sonny Edwards, that was a good fucking fight too. Sonny Edwards is very hard to hit, and he was able to crack his code and show good IQ for a young fighter, man. So.
Brian Dawkin, I think that's Pigeon.
Yeah, Ergashev. You're talking about the Ergashev fight, bro. Yeah, the last fight with Ergashev. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, bro.
Yeah.
He was kicking some ass for the first few rounds.
Yeah. And then the Ponce fight was good too. 126, Robizi did his thing, but then along came a 6'1" tall featherweight by the name of Rafael Espinoza. And that was a war, man. That was my favorite fight of the year, I think, man. At 126, 130. Can we think of what went down at 130 this year? We had a lot of action at 130. Oshaki Foster had one of the best performances in the 12th round, having to come back. Had a tough fight. Oshaki defended his belt his last fight. Yeah, we were definitely spoiled this year, man. Facts, man.
And he won the belt earlier in the year too, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he won it. Yeah.
He's had a year, man. And he's got a fight coming up too, doesn't he?
I'm not too sure. Already? Yeah. This happened a couple weeks ago.
Possibly. Yeah, I did hear that, Carlos. I think you said it in the tavern, or somebody said it in the tavern. But I didn't look it up yet. But Kenny Bayless, he should have retired. He should have retired before that Barroso's fight.
Yeah, you got Brian Durkin in the house. Salute.
Brian Durkin. That's looks like Kane is in here, bro.
Jose Diaz. What do you think about David Morrell? Was my favorite Cuban fighter of the year, I'd have to say.
The thing is that, you know what? Now Croatia, he lost. He didn't train. Yo, you can go into the ring without training.
Hey, everybody forgot, man. You know who I give a lot of credit to, and a lot of people haven't brought him up a lot during these awards or anything, man. And you you got to give credit to Big Bang Zhang, man. Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut. You know, the second fight. Then the guy's on a tear, man. So I like Joe Joyce. Big Bang Zhang, not Joe Joyce, but Zhang for me, man, did it for the heavyweights this year, man. You know, he kind of solidified himself as a threat, and he's a big heavyweight too. Frank looked good too, bro. His last fight, Frank Sanchez.
That's what I want to do next. Fran against. We don't use the K in Cuba, so it's Fran. Look, I want to see Frank against Zane.
Yeah. 4 decades of boxing. Kenny Bayless retired. Yo. Kenny Bayless, man, he's a good dude.
I haven't read it from any official site though. I haven't read it. I just heard it from the chat room stuff.
Oh, Kenny Bayless officially, yeah, it's on his Instagram, Bruce.
It's on Instagram. Oh,
yeah,
it must be. But yeah, no, who
he made a statement. Kenny Bayless he's been putting up posts lately. I even made a post about him the other day because he took a picture of my kids, man, this last fight or in July, and I just wished him well in his retirement, man. A lot of good fights he was in. I know that he was kind of controversial. Some people hated him. Some people, you know, they loved him. But it's a long time in the sport, man. So he's hanging him up. Shout out to the memories, man. We had with Mayweather and Canelo. That's one fight that I remember him. Triple G and Canelo. You know what I mean? He was part of a lot of big fights. Wilder and Fury. So
it's better to go out and
Yeah, Shaki's fighting in Mexico. Yeah, 20 weeks did it worse. Yeah, with the Barroso robbery. Brian Corbett, Happy New Year.
Brian, good.
Andre Parrot Andari, I'm sorry, says check out the heavyweight prospects of Lerner Pero. I think we've seen him before.
Yeah, Lerner Pero is a shit, man. I like him too, man.
Jalaloff, I've definitely seen Jalaloff before.
You know who trained?
I was in Yalabi. I haven't seen him. And I'm just trying to read this chat here, bro, because half of these guys, it seems like they're Eastern European, mostly Soviet fighters or Slavic fighters, but definitely keep an eye on those cats.
Happy New Year, Miss Bitch. Much respect. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Let me tell you.
I was shocked Makhmedov lost. Yeah, he was much bigger, but bro, who was the dude who beat him up? Was it Opataya?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Opataya. It was another Russian heavyweight, man. What was the guy's name again? But he chopped him down like a fucking cherry tree, man, with body shots. Makhmedov did, and that was another one, man. It was totally he was totally outclassed. And I'm so bad with names, but as soon as I see the name, I'll remember it. But it was another Eastern European. I think he living out of California. But yeah, man, that's why we love boxing. We love heavyweight boxing.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
I agree, Teddy. He's not the real deal long term, but for being an OG, he's been doing his thing. He's old, bro. He's almost 40, bro. Zhang is what, 39, I believe, right?
You know what happened? Zhang sent a contract to King Kong. King Kong, he just had lost the fight. King Kong says, "Give me a couple of months. Let's do it." But he's training Lopero, bro. Remember that? He's training there's a lefty brother right there. He's special.
Chisora, I agree. Adore. What do you think? Chisora should hang him up. Yeah. What about Big Baby Miller, man?
Big. He's over me.
That was a good man. Dubois did his thing, huh, Bruce? Were you impressed with the Dubois knockout?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Ain't no round. Shit.
Dubois to me, he had a lot of quit in him, and I didn't think he was going to be able to withstand 333 pounds. Big Baby Miller is big. I mean, definitely fat, but he's got a lot of muscle on him. Just Frank, salute, bro. He's got a lot of muscle on him, and I had picked him to stop Danny Dubois, to make him quit. But Danny Dubois surprised me, man. I don't know if he's got a new trainer, but yeah, you're only as good as your last fight. And the three before that, he looked like shit. He got knocked down by that dude. What was his name? Lanara, something like that, the South African in the defense, and it was a shitty stoppage. And then he got beat by Joe Joyce, quit in that one, and then that defeat by Usyk. So I didn't think they were going to see too much out of him, but Big Baby couldn't turn it on, and Dubois wasn't going to take a backward step, man. He looked really good in that fight. So yeah, I was definitely impressed by Daniel Dubois. Give him another payday. Let's see if he's improving, if he's going to get better. Because when he first came on the scene, man, I had high hopes for fucking DDD.
Yeah. Yeah, Makhmedov got hurt though, Cool Breeze. If he didn't have a broken hand, that German's tough though. But man, Makhmedov was injured.
Yeah. Have you seen Daniel's sister? Have you seen Daniel's sister? She's fast.
Oh
She's
yeah.
a better boxer than he is.
A lot of these guys' sisters are better than the brothers, man. And one of them, Gabriela Fandora, Sebastian's sister. She's fucking amazing, bro. I think she's better than Sebastian, bro. Gabriela.
No, Drew.
Yeah. Times of the yes.
Stop motion MMA. Salute.
Just Frank. Ken Corso Breed. Let me see who else came in. Yeah, Stop Motion MMA. Tim Layden. Salute everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let me go back up real quick. Yeah, Miller needs Ozempic. Dubois fought out of fear. Yeah, he played mental games with him the whole camp, bro. That shit. He dug deep for that knockout, didn't he? So,
yeah, I don't think Miller will definitely get another fight, but I don't think he's going to see anything. I think this was a test for him. I don't know. I didn't see anything contender worthy, championship worthy out of his performance. He threw wide, sloppy punches. He didn't have a good jab. He'll get picked apart by a grade A heavyweight.
Too slow.
Yeah.
He's
That's
too
true.
fast.
Yeah, nobody. And Zhang's up in age, man, but he's starting to get a lot of. He's starting to get a following, brother. A lot of people like him, man. Huh? He
man.
Has to speak English. He, what I mean, he's trying to market himself pretty good. I like it, man. But he's getting old. The thing is, he won't last, but he definitely deserves a shot if he can get one. But he don't. There's no reward for that. It's just high risk.
Yeah, but you know what?
His last fight.
2 fights a year, you make millions. Then use your money correctly.
Yeah.
What was Zhang's last fight?
Zhang's last fight was with Joe Joyce.
That's been a while. He should have been in there fighting, man. Especially when they had this huge card that they just had in Saudi, bro. And if he didn't fight on this one, get him for the undercard of the Usyk and Fury fight, because they didn't even announce the undercard yet. They already got a date for the fight. It's on the 17th. It's a month and a half away. So they should be. I mean, Jesus, the fighters got to know if they're fighting. That's only 6-week training camp, so they're gonna have to get fighters that are already ready to fight. So damn, get Zhilei Zhang in there.
We love Zhang, but he's HIV boxing.
How about Zhilei Zhang against Andy Ruiz? Who was at ringside?
Yeah, Sanchez, Andy Ruiz, any of them, any of the two.
Well, you can't get any of them because most of them fought last weekend. But you can get Ruiz or even freaking Ortiz, your buddy King Kong. Go tell him, hey, go see the big Chinaman. Be free, salute.
He's good. Let me tell you,
brother.
Zhang.
Boxing Menu podcast coming in too. Stop motion. It's Andy Ruiz versus Daniel Dubois. That'd be good. It's a good matchup.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
No, I didn't remember, man. I'm getting so fucking stoned over here. Macadocious. Yeah, Dubois and Ruiz would be a great fight, man. That would be a great fight, man.
Yeah.
Macadocious, my brother. Salute.
Salute, Macadocious. Yeah, man. And what? And
Yeah, I just went by the dispensary.
oh yeah, Jose's stocked up, man.
Yeah,
And I was gonna say Tank got elevated to
yeah.
he was dubbed regular WBA, so now he's got the regular belt or the super belt. I mean,
Let me tell you guys, look, I don't care what anybody says. Tank at that fight, he could hit you in the chin, and the fight's over. At 135, I got Tank. At 140, I got Matias, and I don't know. It's just look, Robesi lost. You just showed me that you didn't train or nothing because his own coach told me. And
yeah,
bro, if you're getting paid millions, come on, bro. Tell
yeah,
me, all you need is 2 fights a year or one.
right, yeah, man. I wanted to see. I guess the Haney Tank fight will never happen. I guess people need to stop talking about that. I guess.
Let me ask you one question. One question. Who's running, Haney or Tank?
I heard Haney's trying to get up to 147, bro. He's not even trying to stay at 140, bro. Yeah,
Because
he's
he
got a hard
doesn't
time
want to see
making
Matias.
140.
He doesn't want to see Matias. But you know what? I gotta give Devin Haney props, bro. He's good, bro. He's a very, very good fighter. Yes. Wow. Let me tell you, he keeps that range. When he fights that range, you're not gonna hit him.
I want to see
He's young.
Tio and Haney fight, bro. That's the fight that I want, man.
Tio,
Tio Gabriel, yeah, that's a good one, man. Any of
yeah,
the 140s. One of my top fighters, man, but he doesn't fight too often. And I like Gary Antoine Russell, man. I like to see him in the mix too with some of these guys. But
yeah.
but we don't see him fight that often, right, Bruce? You brought that up last time, huh, Bruce? We're talking about Gary Antoine.
Yeah. Hey, that's the thing, man. They make the money that they're making now, and they don't see any need to go in there and fight like like a boxer. So it's they're part-time fighters today. I don't see a lot of full-time fighters anymore.
Number one fight I want to see this year, man, is Bivol and Better Beef, man. They need to make that happen before Better Beef gets too old, man. He's already getting old. So
Betevieve is different. I don't think Bevel can beat him. Nope. I like both. I
people,
like
yeah,
that.
that's a 50-50 fight if you think about it, man. Better
It
Beef's
is.
got hands of cement. He's kind of like your modern day uh manos de piedra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, bro.
But
Yeah,
guys, remember,
got them
Betevieve
cement
changed the
hands.
fight with one punch. So Bevel has to be, doing everything great for a lot of rounds, and he's gonna have to eat some of those punches. You
Yeah,
know, like
Robert
the other day.
and Loma.
Yeah, the other day, remember, ¿cómo se llama? The guy who he fought the other day, they nailed him in the chin and he stayed up. Keyshawn, Keyshawn, they hit him. He stayed up. I gotta give him props. He got nailed and he kept fighting.
Yeah.
Bro, he got hit good. Yeah, that would have put anybody to sleep.
Yeah, that's a good matchup right there. Regis is. I still got a lot of respect for Regis, man,
Yeah,
he doesn't have those feet, bro. But damn, man, like Regis, if you get Regis in the phone booth, Regis is a monster. You know what I mean? And
he gotta come in there. He gotta
yeah,
get. Look, like what happened to Deontay Wilder? This guy entró para adentro. He came in and he didn't let Deontay, find the distance. I don't know what happened there, bro. You know,
that's the
he,
fight. Canelo and Benavidez, Bivol and Better Beaver are the fights the fans want to see the most right now. Those are the two top fights, man.
fact,
And,
yes,
and honestly, bro, I'd rather see Bivol Better Beef. I mean, if I were to pick both, of course I want to see both, but if I were to put one over the other, I'd rather see Bivol Better Beef than Benavidez Canelo. Even though what I'm saying, like they're both great, but in that order, just because it's you know what I mean. It's for all. I mean, it's gonna be for all the marbles when he fights Canelo, right? For super middleweight, for all the belts, but But this is different. This is two unified fighters that, you know what I'm saying, that are coming to make it undisputed. So it's a little bit better than that.
Canelo will never fight him. Watch. He won't.
Yeah, it's Larry. Listen, salute, brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's got a good relationship with DAZN too, Larry. He's been on those DAZN MVP. You would think by now they'd already signed him by now. I haven't spoke with him, but he's getting a lot of sponsors, bro. I've noticed that his car dealerships in his local town. He's kind of getting big, Larry. He's starting to blow up. People are starting to take notice of Lorenzo. So that's nice, bro.
He's good.
It's a good kid, yeah.
Good.
Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis at 135. That's another good one to make right there.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
put
see that.
or Andy Cruz and Keyshawn.
Yeah. Keyshawn don't want that smoke.
No, that's for revenge, bro. Because Andy Cruz is the one to beat him.
But you saw Andy Cruz knocked out his last fight. He had knocked that guy out, right? He took him out. And now everybody says he's fighting como se dice, tomato cans, taxi driver. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, here we go again. How come Lomachenko gets to fight against the best from the beginning?
I feel the same way, Teddy.
Shout out my sister Wingstar out there, man. Salute to you, sister. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Teddy's got a good point, huh, Bruce? He's like, I better be because I love power, but Bivol's technical Jesus in the ring.
Well, you know, I heard from somebody that fight that the terms have almost come to an agreement where they just have some things to hash out. But that fight, it's definitely going to be. You're going to see that real soon this year. I have a feeling, just from what I've heard from the people that I know, that it's going to happen.
Guys, even if you lose, you make millions. You still win.
Yeah. And AJ will be fighting Hrgovic, bro. So, hey, I have a question about that. The Wilder and AJ fight, remember they had brought that up that it was signed? So we're not going to get that because Wilder lost, right? Am I correct? Or I thought that fight was still going to happen. But it looks like he's fighting Hrgovic for the vacant IBF. And I don't know, bro. That's a tough fight for AJ, bro. Hrgovic is a good fighter too, bro. I don't know.
He should got on main millions with fighting Deontay.
That's a tough fight for him, though.
It is a tough fight, but he would make more money fighting Deontay, even if you lose.
Shout out to the real DJ Fruit Loops out there. Thank you for coming by, man. First time I seen you here. Please do me a favor and sub to the channel. And we talking boxing tonight.
Yeah. Tay, appreciate you. You guys subscribe for all your MMA, all your combat MMA, bare knuckle. My sister, man, she covers it. You guys check out her channel. Drop your link in my chat. Tay, you go over to Bruce's and put your link in the chat. She's got real good content, guys. Check her out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Drops a lot of content out there. If
yeah, she keeps up with UFC, Bellator, everything. Yeah. Stop motion MMA with like channel.
Yeah, Tay, you know what she does? I learned my information from her channel.
Yeah, I learned a lot from her.
Yeah,
Charlo versus Janabek, who you got? I got Janabek. I know Charlo, man, he fought Jose Benavidez, bro, but it's like, man, which Charlo are you talking about? Jamel or Jamal? You're talking about Jamal, right? At 160. So
didn't he get arrested the other day?
That was Mel, bro, I believe. I don't know. I don't report on their personal, bro. I don't know.
No, but Tim.
But I'm all about the fight. You know what I mean? But Charlo,
they're two talented fighters who unfortunately took that one fight a year route. If that, I mean, fucking Mel had that one fight for 3 years, but unfortunately they got a lot of money with a lot of time on their hands, and that's just not a way to build a proper boxing career, bro.
I
don't want them to lose their career. Yes, you're correct, Bruce.
I like Jamel a lot better than I do Jamal, but Jamal, he's just kind of the inactivity gets to me, man. You know what I mean? But he did look decent. I got to give him credit his last fight, but he was fighting fucking Jose Benavidez, bro. Never put any money on that fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute Robbie T.
His brother's good, but he's not that good.
Tim Zhu, man. I don't know. I think he's got a couple of good fights in him, but I think
Yeah.
he's kind of when it comes to the talented fighters at 160. I don't know. I'm I don't know how he's gonna fare in there, man. When you get some of the big talent that's coming up that way.
Some Link
But you
Scott.
said and Andre's going back down to 160, right?
Yeah.
He
Facts.
got he got his behind handed to him.
And who else we got at 160?
We're gonna have at 160 right now. We got he's a threat, bro. What's his name? Damn, bro. I'm trying to think. He's dark skinned dude. It's like a Dominican. He's a fucking killer, bro. Damn, what the fuck's his name?
Skywalker.
Terrible the name itself, bro.
You guys know who I'm talking about. My guys watching the chat know who I'm talking about. Oh, Pataya. Let me see. Let me go down real quick. Nah, nobody caught. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. Fuck. Let me go to the rankings real quick. He's in the rankings. He's like number one. Carlos Adames. There you go. Carlos Adames, Bruce.
Yeah, he fought in Minnesota, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a monster. He his last fight, I think.
One round knockout, 2 round, second round
Yeah,
knockout.
yeah, he's a monster. Yeah, he's from the Dominican Republic. He's the WBC interim middleweight since 2022. He previously challenged for the WBO interim light middleweight title in 2019. At regional level, he held the WBC, NABF, WBO. Yeah, so he's right there. He's lurking. He's 23-1, Bruce. His last fight was against Julian Williams, J. Rock Williams. Knocked him out
That's right. Destroyed him. Knocked him out in what, 3?
in the ninth. And then he fought Montiel, the same person that Charlo fought. Knocked him out in 3. Won Macias Montiel. Then
That's the fight.
won a majority decision against Derevchenko. He fought a 23-3 fighter, Alexis Flores. He's fighting pretty good quality opponents. He lost to Patrick Tejeda. He fought Patrick Day back in the when he was alive. Frank Galarza. Pretty good opponents, man. Really good opponents.
He won what was it? A split decision against Derevchenko?
Yeah, majority decision.
Yeah, majority decision. I remember that fight too, man. That was a close one. I think he did he get knocked down in the fight?
Derevchenko, he can bring it, man. That's one thing, man. Like, with the Triple G, I haven't beaten Triple G, and I was tripping out. I was like, man, he's gonna upset Triple G. And same thing with the Munguia fight, the Jaime Munguia fight. That was real competitive. So yeah, he does pretty well.
He's retired, retirement city right now, bro. He seemed really old to me.
Yeah.
He made it. That was his best showing when he fought Adames. And that was how long ago?
Yeah. And then Brian Norman is still fighting.
Bro, answer my question first. How long ago was it? You got the boxing record in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
When he fought, how long ago was that fight?
Derevchenko's fight and Munguia?
Yeah.
It was in that wasn't that long ago, Bruce. It was in June of 2023, about 7 months ago.
Okay. And Derevchenko hasn't had another fight since then, has he?
No, he hasn't since June.
And
So
before that, he was inactive, wasn't he?
11 months. It was 11 months. He hadn't fought for 11 months when he fought Munguia. He fought in July 30th of 2022. Yeah, but he's one of those fighters that fights once a year. Like 2021, he fought Carlos Adames. He fought Jamal Charlo in 2020. He fought Triple G in 2019. That fight was real controversial, that fight. Yeah, so yeah, he had a couple fights in 2019, a couple in 2018. Yeah, he ain't fighting but more than one or two times a year. That's crazy, huh? He's got a good manager. I think he's got the same manager as Usyk and Lomachenko. I think he has I forgot his name.
Edgar Berlanga returning this month. He's interesting, man. You know, that's one thing about knockout punches. Even when they gave him in a good fight.
Yeah, and Tim Tszyu, man. What's going on with Tim Tszyu? Let me see. He had a good year too. Tim Tszyu had a really good year. Brian Mendoza, Carlos Ocampo, and Tony Harrison. He had 3 good fights in 1 year, man.
Victory dance, salute.
You know that, Bruce? Tim Tszyu was pretty damn active this year.
Oh yeah, he had 3 fights last year, didn't he?
No, he only had 1 in 2022. He had in 2021 he had 3.
Okay, there we go.
2020 he was in the bubble. He fought 2 times. 2019 he fought 4 times. 3 times or 4 times in 18. 5 times in 2017. Yeah, so he's used to staying busy.
El Puma jodiendo Tim. El Puma bothering me.
Hey, tell Puma to bring David Morrell on here, man, real quick.
No, we were talking to Andy a little while ago. See,
salute.
he is connected with all fighters. I don't know how, but we can bring Morel, we can bring Robert. I'm telling you, when we speak in Spanish, it's gonna be speed talking. So, mira, Andy, he doesn't know much English. David knows English, but not that much. The one who knows the most English is King Kong. Yeah, Frank Sanchez. Well, we're always bothering him, and he just doesn't want to learn English. But
Hey, ask Puma, bro. Go hit him up. Jose for me and be like,
that
hey,
was
let's surprise Skywalker with David
he
Morrell.
always
Get him
he
David
always
Morrell for him and Bruce.
no. Let me tell you, he always gives you props. Always, and when he sees my name, he goes, "Hey, tell Skywalker that I say saludo." You know,
Yeah.
always.
Give him a call.
Yeah, give him a call, bro. Call Puma and see if he can get Morel on here, man. Morel, I know Morel is always on his channel, bro. Always.
We're always there, and I go live on there, and I bother them.
You know how you have Tim Witherspoon on yours all the time, Bruce? That's how Morel's on Pumas, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
Puma, bro. Tell him let's get the
Now, let me tell you, guys, Andy already signed for another fight. Andy Group. Yeah, it's coming soon. And let me tell you, he's sitting back on his punches. So he's doing a lot better. But let's see with better competition. You know?
What is the fight date for that, bro? That fight's gonna be good because he did pretty good against Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz, huh?
Bro, like in Jermaine Ortiz. Let me give you a shout in a little bit, and I'll tell you because you know what? They send me tickets, and I don't use them. I tell them all the time, don't send me tickets. I don't leave Miami. I don't leave the Keys. My family's here. But the thing is, guys, that Morel right now is on vacation.
Yeah. February 8th, Bruce. That's coming up too, and that's a fucking good fight right there, guys.
Yeah, but I'm
looking forward to that fight. That fight right there is a banger, and that's not too far away, guys. We're about a month away from hopefully that we're locked and loaded on that. Man, that's gonna be a good one. I don't know. Now, Ortiz could be Tio, or Tio could school Ortiz. It all depends. That's a really good matchup.
I have Ortiz.
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz. I like Tio in his last fight though. He looked pretty good.
Tio, I don't think he's 100% up here.
Yeah,
he's a good fighter. He has a great left hook. He has a great left hook, but I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he dared to be great.
Up there.
Yeah, no, but the rumors, Robbie, there's rumors, but the rumor you got was wrong. It was Pacquiao and Mayweather. It's going to be on Risen. Risen is a Japanese, like kind of
So
like
that's
it's kickboxing. That's basically what it is, Robbie T. So I don't know if they're going to be kicking each other as well, or if it's just going to be straight boxing. But Pacquiao and Mayweather have confirmed it. Pacquiao confirmed it yesterday that they got an exhibition coming up. So Pacquiao's not coming back, but he's coming back for a good exhibition against Mayweather.
that'll be good.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, huh? If they did kickboxing, Bruce. 'Cause Risen is kickboxing. That's one question that I have. Is it going to be kickboxing or boxing, man? But he said exhibition with Mayweather.
Mayweather won his 50th fight. What's his name of this guy? The English guy? The guy who made the vodka and everything? Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
And then, yeah. And then I go, I told Conor McGregor on his page, why don't you ask him to fight you complete contact? Why do you go to his sport? Tell him to come to your sport, complete contact.
yeah. Jaime Munguia has a fight coming up.
Yeah.
Munguia's fight is coming up too.
Good. Munguia.
Yeah, Jaime Munguia's fight is gonna be.
When is Virgil's next fight, Tim?
This is Saturday.
For real?
Yeah,
Jeez, then.
yeah. He's fighting John Ryder at the end of the month, January 27th.
But he's
January-
fighting.
And who has John Ryder fought, bro? After Canelo, I really haven't been keeping up with John Ryder. Oh, that's why he hasn't fought nobody since May of since Canelo. Yeah, so it's May. So May 2023. It was that. I thought that was a lot. That was Cinco de Mayo fight, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this year went by so freaking fast, man. Last year. Like
Bruce, you know what? Also, Bruce, we had a lot of good fights, so I can't complain.
Victor Dan salute. Thank you for coming in. Happy New Year. Yeah, Morel's a monster. There's we got a lot of good fighters, man, to keep up with for 2024, man. Any new fighters, Bruce, that kind of like that hit the scene that you're like, damn. Like for me, it was Rafael Espinoza. That's a big featherweight. I think the featherweight division is going to be in some trouble with that big dude for a little bit. He's kind of like a Fundora at featherweight. You know what I mean? He's 6'1" and weighs 126.
Remember, Tim, this guy called it's Pellet. Yes. He's like 22.
Yeah.
He just got in, but he's just starting. Just keep an eye look on him, you know?
I thought Pacquiao was fighting Bukal. That's what I thought too, Breeze. I thought I seen that too, but he announced it. I just put it on my Instagram. I'll show you guys, but he talked about they have a fight set up with Mayweather as well. Pacquiao's making that money, huh?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's
I just pulled out the schedule too, man. February 16th, Oshaki Foster in Nova.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Supernova's getting a shot again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he just came back. He got knocked out a while ago, and he came back.
Yeah.
Really.
He got beat. He got knocked out by Rubisi, man, and that kind of. But he's been doing good ever since, and he's staying active. And hey, look, he gets a title shot, man. You never know, man. Just
Maybe we can
hang up the gloves.
Come on. And we get his trainer, Bobby Benton, to come on, because he's a cool guy, and Evans will know him too, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, here's a link, guys. Anybody want to come up? Carlos Mendoza, you want to come up, man?
Yeah, Carlos, come on up here for New Year, bro.
Drink your Irish whiskey with us.
Fucking right, bro.
Hey, let me. You know what I got here? What's the name of that stuff?
If you haven't blown it yet, it's only January 1st, so you might as well come up here and
come up and smoke some blood with us, guys. Come on, man. It's new year, new you.
I'll give you a brownie.
Never been up on a StreamYard panel. All you do is click that link and try it out. Just come on up. Don't just
really, man. This
Keep
was
your
one of
clothes
these
on.
fucking shows that was just put together for you ham and eggers to join us. And we're gonna sit here with our fingers up our freaking wazools and we didn't have nothing planned. And you know me, man, I'm not good just doing these things off the top of my head. I have to go meditate for an hour or two. Ike Iabuchi, bro. Yeah, I heard that, man. And Ike Iabuchi, he was deported from what I heard. I don't know if he's back in this country, but I know when he got out of jail, he got out of prison, ICE deported him. So he was in Nigeria. Yeah. So is like Abuchi back in this country again? I don't know, man. I did know some people who knew him, and I just never followed through getting to find out what was going on and stuff. But I did hear that he did want to come back and fight, and he's what 40 years old now, 45 years old. I don't know, but it'll be interesting, man. With this crop of heavyweights, you never know. He might get lucky.
Oh,
Getting lucky is just getting one of those paychecks. You know?
Yeah,
They
that's
do.
like hitting the lottery, bro. You know that. One of those paychecks. That's life-changing money.
Yes, it's a very cool. Well played. And if they give me a fight for look at Cambosa's won 10 million, then 10 million, right? That's $20 million. I'll retire. Was it? You work your money correct, and you know what? Devin Haney beat him, but Cambosa still won because Cambosa's watch. Nobody has talked about Cambosa ever since. Not that much.
Well, that was part of the robbery of the year when Kambosos won that last fight when he came to Oklahoma. And what was the dude's name?
oh yeah, that was a robbery. Fuck, he got
robbery of the year, and nobody said anything about it because it was they want Kambo. I knew a long time ago that Kambosos was going to fight Lomachenko in Australia. And if you go back and you look at my broadcast, me saying something on YouTube, you can go back for a while, bro. Because I said I knew that Bob Arum saw that fight as two guys that were not going to become fucking world titleists, but they were going to make big money. The Aussies eat that shit right up.
Maxie Hughes, Bruce.
Maxie Hughes, yeah. I knew Maxie Hughes didn't have a chance because it was a close fight. I thought Maxie Hughes won, but the business of boxing fucking prevailed, bro. And you watch, man. You're gonna see that fight for sure. They're saying, "Oh, it's in negotiations now." Bullshit. That's signed, sealed, and then almost delivered. But yep. And that's gonna be an interesting fight right there between fucking Lomachenko and Kambosos. Because Lomachenko's on the decline, and Kambosos has never really was. I don't even know if he's ever hit his potential. Maybe that fight against Teofimo Lopez, but those two fucking bitch slappings around by Devin Haney, I don't think they did anything for him. So it should be a pretty interesting fight between two guys who are going to become gatekeepers if they stick around long enough.
Right.
I think Lomachenko wins that one.
Probably, but it's an Australian. Remember that, man.
Hey,
and remember how boxing goes, bro. If it's a close fight, home team advantage.
I
want to make Australia big now too, because pay-per-views they're not going to make it anymore. They have to start going for live gates, and nobody in their right mind is paying for fights anymore.
Zhang versus Andy Ruiz would be good in China.
Oh yeah,
they need to bring boxing to China. Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Zhang versus Frank Sanchez. Remember, in Cuba, we don't even use the K. We call him Frank.
Frank. Huh.
God, he is so what a nice person. Then the monster you're talking to on the other line, because we bother him all the time.
He looks fucking good, man, and he's not a big heavyweight, bro. That's why people don't give him as much credit because he's not a huge heavyweight, but man, he fucking does his thing, man, for being kind of a small heavyweight.
Who's that? Frank Sanchez?
Oh yeah, his last opponent, Junior Fa, outweighed him.
Yeah,
he beat. What did he fight? Junior Fa? Is that who he beat?
Yeah, Junior Fa outweighed him by a lot too.
No, Sanchez looked really good, bro. Very, very disciplined. You could tell he's got the pedigree, and the knockout was beautiful. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. The problem is, once again, it's a fighter that's not getting the activity that he needs, especially how old is he? They list him at what, 28, 29?
49, 39.
Well, yeah, well that's probably the actual age, but I think they list him at younger than that. But Cubans, you gotta give that Cuban passport a little bit. And Effie Ajagba, he's another one, man. He just had a pitfall, and he's a very, very interesting heavyweight. He gets hit, but if he hits you, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So man, see all those guys, they should be mixing it up.
Yeah.
This is how you get legitimate contenders. You can't you just sit around on your ass and fight ham and eggs and wait for a big payday. You gotta mix it out. You gotta fight people in your own ranking. Top 10 fighters have to fight each other to get to that number one ranking. But belts get hogged up by title holders. I don't even consider championship fights are almost meaningless because you got 4 different belt holders, and unifications, that's fine. Even undisputed, that's what I want to see. I want to see fighters with undisputed, and they should have a belt for that, a separate belt in itself, and not the Ring Magazine belt. They should have a legitimate, you're the best in the division by I don't know, man, the Hall of Fame, the Boxing Writers Association, whatever, but
Yeah.
they should have that winning belt.
I think Efe Jogba, he's improving though. He's been looking a lot better his last few fights, man. So he could be. I think that definitely he's learned something. But I don't know about some of these other heavyweights though.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody likes knockouts. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
He
Everybody.
looked good his last fight. He's got a jab now, Teddy. He's got a mean jab now.
I'm telling you, look, Frank already says he's ready to fight whoever because Zhang out King Kong. King Kong had just fought when he did that. So Frank said to his hey, Zhang, what's up?
Yeah.
He's
So
already ready.
my brother just do boxing.
Salute to the voice in the house. Salute, brother.
Ooh, Just do was good with it.
How you doing, my brother?
He had a child. 3 months.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope you can sleep, my brother.
Now his kid's getting bigger now, man. Be watching boxing with him.
Yep.
Time flies.
For sure. They should have more Day of Reckonings. And the Sheik out there, bro.
They get
The
big
Sheik,
quick.
man. Tariq Salah. I can't. I'm so bad with names, especially when I'm over here talking. But this dude, he's the minister of their entertainment committee or their entertainment board, whatever. But this is the guy who has the final say. And this guy could definitely have a Day of Reckoning too, because money's what talks. The only way you got Deontay Wilder to go into that fight on such short notice was they offered him a bag he couldn't refuse.
Yeah.
And that goes for most of those fighters. Now, I need 9 months of I need they need a big training camp and this and that. Yeah, but when you're like the Sheik out there, you can just throw that money down and it changes. Like you could buy me. I'm not for sale. You couldn't. On the other hand, how much you got in your pocket you're willing to spend?
Yeah.
Boxing is
They got money. They got all the money, man. Like, they can make the best matchups happen. You know what I mean?
Hey, if that's what it takes, I don't care because I'm going to watch them one way or another.
Yeah, look, he's talking right now already. Jose, I told you he's getting big, bro. His kid's already big, bro. Yeah. And no, I feel you, Teddy. No, I understand. He's got some weaknesses. I just noticed that he's been looking better. I kind of thought it was the end for him after Frank, but he's been improving. But no, I feel you. Because some of these other heavyweights that are coming up, man, the younger generation guys, I'm talking about the prospects are looking killer, man. I don't know. Like Lorenzo Medina's been fucking him up. What do you think about Jairo Pataya, man? The cruiserweight division, man. He's got that shit on lock. You think?
Oh yeah, definitely. He knocked out that kid El Zorro,
Yeah.
He's doing
undefeated, first round knockout. And you know, I want to see him in there with the rest of the other title holders. And you know, let's see how good he is. He looked real good against limited opposition. But hey, I can't make a judgment on these fighters until I see more action. Frank
Right.
Sanchez and Luis Ortiz, bro, they're from the same island. That should have been a
They're
natural.
friends. They hang out together. Jose hangs out with these guys.
You know, it's too bad. It's that has to come between friendship. But that would be a great fight. And dude, they could make each other the bag. They're friends. They can be friends after the fight. They gotta be boxers at heart, man. It's like, bro, let's get paid for a sparring session, and I'm gonna kick your ass. You're not gonna beat me, and whatever, man. And as soon as the fight's over, we go out and we're gonna split the hog. We're gonna have a barbecue like you wouldn't believe, man, Cuban style.
we roast pigs after fights.
Dari, I would make you the best heavyweight matchmaker there ever is, bro. I'm telling you, man. Dari should be a matchmaker.
Bruce, let me tell you, you're 100% correct. The other day, Tellez had to fight another Cuban, that new fighter. He's 22. He fought another Cuban, knocked him out. They made money together. Okay.
Hey,
Bring
my
it
brother. Oh, sorry.
Nick. Salute, brother.
Salute my BNN, bro. Always the first guy on the scene, man. He puts out the short lives. It's up
Yeah,
there.
man. Sometimes I go to Nick's live, bro, and he's already over with, bro. And I'm like, damn.
But bro, he gets right on the scene. He gives you the info as soon as it happens. So
Yeah, he does. He's got good content. You guys
the only
subscribe.
problem is, Nick, you got to drag it out a little bit more, bro. It takes my computer a while to warm up.
Well, the weather where you are, Bruce. So what? How cold is it up there now?
It's 31 degrees.
Bruce Lee, you know what? My dogs, like you said, they don't like even getting on the grass or anything. And it's not even 50 degrees here in Miami. What a mission.
Oh,
He's Queen Cogda, Teddy.
No,
Eddie, you didn't hear what I said. I said that fight should have been made a long time ago. Right now, you know, you're right. It is like Ortiz, bro. He's almost ready for assisted living, man. You know, his career is
He's retired. The time for him.
But it's not a fight that we're going to see today. It would have been a great fight, and why it wasn't made years ago, I don't understand, bro. That's what I meant. To clarify myself, bro.
Okay, I'll do it. All right,
Don't get me wrong. If I saw that fight advertised, I'd certainly watch it, bro. If I'm not going to fall for it.
For me.
Weird reason. Oh, bro, no problem, Teddy, man. I'd have to go back and listen to what I said too, because I don't even listen to what I'm saying, especially when I'm on here with Skywalker and Jose, and we're getting a good buzz on.
Hey, Bruce, I'll be back in like 5 minutes, brother. I just got to take this dog real quick. She's bugging me. I'll be in the chat. Bro. I'll be able to hear you. I'll just be gone.
Okay.
I'll be in the chat.
Bruce, today we were talking about the 140 division, and I told him, Antoine and Matias, I believe those are the best two 140s today, but Devin Haney's going to go to 140, you know?
He's already there. He's already a champion then.
So I want to see Matias against Devin Haney. Matias is a different kind of fighter. He can hit.
You got to ask Bill Haney about that one, man. What does Bill say?
Oh, Bill's good people.
I think Bill says Devin Haney's not he doesn't have a big enough name to. Matias doesn't have a big enough name for him yet, but that would be a great fight. I agree.
That statement didn't sound too strong to me.
If Devin Haney's at 140, fight the best at 140. Because remember, he had all the belts at 135. But hey, look, to become great, you gotta be great. You know what Morel is thinking now? If he doesn't get Benavides at 168, what is it? And Benavides goes to 175. He's gonna move up. That's what they're saying in the Latin channels when we go live with them. I'm telling you, who's at 175? Betevi. That's a problem. That's one of
Yep.
my favorites.
Mine too.
Yeah, he's a monster. I'm telling you, it's just that he's getting closer to 40, but okay, sign to fight him. Whoever wants to. He's really good, Bruce. He is really good. Yeah. At least we got a whole bunch of great fights this year. You know? No.
Richard Hitching,
Box.
good
Huh?
stuff. I'm talking to somebody out there who made a comment. Richardson Hitchings, I'm saying, yeah, very talented, doesn't have a lot of power, but he's got to prove himself. He doesn't have a lot of fights either, so he's another one, man. He's got to showcase himself a little bit more. You know, he's a unified champion, but unfortunately, everybody's a champion these days. A lot of unified champions out there. So he has to make a name for himself, you know, show some of that talent. But like I stated earlier, he needs more power for my liking. Doesn't have the equalizer.
Everybody likes knockouts, Bruce. You're correct 100%.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Just Do, shout out to you, my sister.
Salute, Mrs. Just Do. No, Bruce, let me ask you. Now, what do you think Morel should do? Who does he fight next? Benavides. Morel.
Oh, bro, I mean, if they want to go anywhere, they're gonna have to fight Canelo. Canelo is undisputed once again. He's the best in the division, and
Yeah.
if they can't fight him, let them fight each other. It's real simple, but unfortunately, boxing is way too complicated today. But it's a real simple solution. You got guys like Caleb Plant in the background who could be
Yeah.
fighting somewhere in there. You've got Bang is going to be fighting again, even though he's not in that caliber. But these are still named fighters that'll bring some attention to the game. So they don't have to sit around and wait for fucking Canelo, bro. Hey, Demetrius, my brother, salute, man. Happy New Year to you.
Bruce, you're right. Caleb Plant. If I was him, I would go after everybody. But Canelo's not gonna fight Benavides, and Canelo's not gonna fight Morel. He's not gonna take that risk. Look, he doesn't need to. He makes 30 something million a fight, right? So he's been doing that for years. So right now he's in his house laughing at everybody. That guy's a super duper millionaire. So see, Canelo, he's protected, and I like him. I think he's a great fighter. He destroys the body like a champ, you know. But fight, everybody. Fight everybody, even if he had 5 losses, let's say, at the end of his career, at least he fought everybody. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you know what? That moving from weight to weight, look what happened to Roy Jones. When he came back from heavyweight down is when he lost. So I think he's only like 5'7", right? 5'8". Normally you should be like maximum 170, 160 pounds. Bruce, his knees are bad. And I think I'm telling you, Canelo, after maybe a little while, he's just gonna retire and say goodbye. And he's just gonna go home and be happy with the middle. Look, I bet you he has what's it called? The rest of his fights, then he might just retire, and that's it. He has enough money. Look at his face.
he got beat up with Bibble. His face looks a little bit, like how can I tell you? He's getting older. Boxing destroys you. He gets hit a lot, you know. After all those times you get hit so many times, I've seen friends of mine from Cuba, and in a couple of years, they get a lot of bruises and a lot of everything. But Canelo I'm telling you, Canelo doesn't care anything we say. He's gonna do what he wants to do, and he's gonna get away with it. And you know what? Let him do everything, whatever he wants. The only way we can get him to get the best fighters is to take the belts away. But then we take the belts away. Okay, then what happens? He's still gonna make 30 million in the next fight. I don't know. Boxing's really bad. Come on. Let me tell you guys, no, I want to see Matias fighting against Devin or something like that, because Devin is a great boxer. And everybody said he pillow fisted. No. I want to see Devin against Matias. And then, but Matias is good. There, right there, that's a great fight. That's a great fight right there. No. Bruce?
Right there, bro. Right there. Sorry, man. I had to do something for a sec. What's up? What was the question? I'm sorry, man. I was listening to you in the back there, but you're right, bro. A lot of crazy shit going on in this game.
Bruce, if you fight more times a year, you make more money. If I'm gonna put my life on the risk like that, I'm gonna make every paycheck. And Canelo's not gonna fight anybody. He's not. Canelo is controlling boxing. I'm telling you, he's not gonna fight Benavidez. He's not gonna fight Bivol. He's not gonna fight Bivol again. He should have brought that back. It's another 30 million.
Judah Ben, shalom, brother.
Oh, dímelo, Tim.
Bless Hanukkah to you, Judah. How you doing, my brother?
I was here bothering Bruce all the whole time.
EVO, salute. No, I'm just listening to you. Well, I'm blasted, Jose. You're a trip, man. You just keep going, man. And you do all the talking, my bro. You just let it rip, bro.
Cook it up. Jose's cooking. He starts cooking on Canelo right away. Jose.
I like Canelo, guys. I like Canelo, but fight everybody. Make millions. I don't care if I lose 10 fights. Give me my check. Give me my check. Yeah, 30 something million per fight. Come on. Nah,
I got you, Judah. I always greet you too. I say shalom, my brother. That's respect, man. You're my brother, man. If you guys don't know who Judah Ben, man, he's the most lyrically him and Big Say So 150 did Bruce's, man. But Judah did one of my intros real quick. And I got Eddie coming up. Let me get Coastal Boxing Club in the house. And give me.
Yeah, yo. You know the deal. We back again. I must admit, YouTube be on some sucker shit. They better watch their mouth and hush their words from out their crusty lips. I fucking snap and crack your head with a fucking brick. I'm a huge can of oil, you clowns ain't nothing slick. It's Skywalker Boxing, TWT. Fucking with B, I put a stick of C4 under your Jeep. He got the blood of a boxer, mind of a killer. His uncle Bobby Chacon was killing Mighty Cones. A lot of Asians shouting he they favorite. Huge fan base in the Philippines, mind sharp as a guillotine. He got 1,000 topics, each one is interesting. Just take a pick if you ain't quick, then don't come in the ring. He don't dream like the man who married Coretta King. He rather slip in the...
Bro, but have Eddie coming in, man. I don't want to. What's up, my brother? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, everybody.
Eddie, what's happening, brother?
Yeah.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
You guys
Happy New
need me a song. I'll definitely showcase it on here, guys. You know that for sure. That's love right there. Appreciate that, Judah.
Where's my level?
How's everybody going? How was everybody's New Year?
Doing good, man. How was your New Year, man?
I didn't do shit. I fell asleep at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
We just had the family over, and I was asleep also by 10.
Albuquerque sounds like a war zone, bro. Sounds like Iraq and shit, bro. I start getting PTSD. You know, I have an old dog. She's 14. She's scared of fireworks, man. And man, last night she's freaking out, man. They were blasted all sorts of shit last night. Fireworks and guns and everything. It was too cold to party outside, bro. That shit was below freezing, man. It was like 20-some degrees.
Yeah, they were doing it around here too, bro. A lot of fireworks going off. I thought it was fireworks, but a lot of them sounded like somebody was just out there blasting guns. And you can get away with it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Even Bruce has rap. Bruce made someone made Bruce a rap too for his intro.
He told me the other day he's going to make another one too. He's in the process. That's one. Yeah. That's big say so, man. My brother 150.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good, bro. Him and Judah are really good at that, man.
I've been using that live uncopywritten jazz on my shows, and I never get a copyright. And it's live, like they're doing it right now at this club, and it's on YouTube. It's called Smalls Jazz Club, and I go on there and I shout out the musicians, and it's a live concert. And what am I going to say? Hey, I'm using it in the background. You want to take my you want to give me a copyright strike, then take it down. But I can't do something without some music in the background. I'm definitely more relaxed, more at ease, more got a little more zip in my voice and shit, you know.
My last YouTube, I had more features. I was able to buy music through the, you know what I mean, for the content creator. You have your own copyrighted music and all that you can use. And I did that, man. And when they got rid of my account, the new account, if I play it, they'll give me a copyright warning. So
how come,
like
man?
I don't own it anymore because technically it belonged to the other YouTube account. This is the new one. So even though I have it saved on here, I have that song saved. But if I fucking play it or I open up my YouTube like that, I'll catch a copyright. It's crazy, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. It's like bought that shit. Cost me $20.
I'll show you what I use.
I know Judah, man. Judah likes these Mexican killers, man. Judah, that's his style of boxing, man. He's a big time Benavidez fan. He likes Virgil. All of them, but you know he likes that. He likes that aggressive, come forward, whoop your ass style. You know what I mean?
Very good.
Nice. You gotta be off, Judah. Judah be working 2-3 jobs, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I hope he's healthy, bro. That's my only concern, bro, is that we get a different Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but he's got an easy opponent. The opponent should be a tune-up, right? But imagine he doesn't look good in his tune-up. That's not gonna that's gonna worry me, man, about what happened with his health. You know. Yeah, Chacon, bro. Chacon be killing the maricons. I like that verses. It goes hard right there.
Bobby Chacon,
Yeah.
schoolboy. One tough motherfucker, I'll tell you.
He could fight. Tim, I got him. I googled a bunch of his fights.
But you know what? I wonder how my uncle would have fared against Shakur Stevenson at 130. You know what I'm saying? Or
Bobby
you know,
Chacon, 1974. That was his prime right there, man.
yeah.
After that, he started slipping. You know, he got in all
82,
kinds
the resurgence here, 82.
They had a resurgence, but they still didn't want him to fight Camacho, and
Yeah.
that would have been no time for him to fight Shakur. But 74, I think he would. I think he would have beat up Shakur.
Yeah.
Yeah, 74, he was at 120. He was at 126. He moved up in weight later
Yeah,
on.
so was Shakur, bro. I mean, they were
Yeah.
about the same.
Yeah.
So they get him at his 130, 135. Now even 130, 135 was too heavy for him. 130. That was featherweight and super featherweight was his prime.
My uncle was short, man. It's crazy, man. I'm like a whole foot taller than my uncle. I'm a whole foot taller, bro.
Oh,
thing
bro,
is,
those guys are freaks, man. A little man like that with so much power that only weighs like 125 pounds. That's freaky. I mean, Christ. I weighed that when I was in the 5th grade, the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Hey, Dougie Doug, salute my brother.
You, Dougie Doug. I like the name, man.
yep.
Happy New Year to you, man. He does a show every day. If you got nothing you want to, if you just want to watch the stuff, the world go by. He does it from his deck. You can see some street is in his town and give him some watch hours and watch the world go by. But then he does a night show, smokes the fine weed,
Nice.
talks the shit, man. Good stuff, bro. Hey, the boxing scholar, salute to you, brother.
The best scholar. Low clarity. Happy New Year's.
Yeah, see, this is the Mark Copeland Quartet. They're playing at Small Jazz Club as we speak. So this is the stuff I can get away with. I shout them all out, man. Mark Copeland on piano, Rich Perry on the tenor sax, John Heben on the piano, and Billy Drummond on the drums, aptly named. But yeah, bro, this is what I use in the background and stuff all the time. And they haven't slapped me yet. And if they do, hey, I go back to my whistling and humming in the background status. The boxing scholar's another one out there, man. He's got some hot panels out there. He goes for hours and hours. I don't know how he does it, man. I go to bed, I'll be listening to him. I get up in the morning, I'll turn it on. He's still going strong. But yeah, this Mark Copeland, bro. He's fucking blowing that horn, man.
Hey, did you look at the full card of the Virgil Ortiz? I haven't even checked it out. I just know the main event.
I didn't even know who the dude was he was fighting until I looked it up.
Yeah, Frederick Lawson. It should be an easy tune-up fight for him, but we don't know about his health though either.
I got a great uncle who was a famous blues singer who did ballads with Etta James, Ella Fitzgerald. His name was Eddie Clean. Oh yeah, I've heard of Eddie Clean Henderson before, bro. He's a superstar.
Eddie, you know Eddie Vincent?
Oh yeah.
And look, Clary said, "Wow." Yeah, I'm gonna look at the boxing event. Look at the whole card. Oh yeah, we got Barroso, man. We got Barroso back in action, Bruce. He's a co-main event.
No,
Barroso.
Eddie Vincent was a sax player, bro. Very, very hot jazz and blues man. West Coast fucking music. A little different than East Coast, but bro, they went in there nicely, man.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
O'Hara Davies.
Back in the 70s, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing the talent that's our friends, you know, our neighbors across the street. Unbelievable, man. I knew some cats in Rhode Island. Like I knew this trombone player, Porky Cohen. He played with Jimmy Dorsey's band when he was only a fucking teenager, and he played with a Room Full of Blues. They were a local jazz band that made it, local rock blues band that made it big. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely mind blowing to see these kind of these musicians. I used to party with them all the time back in my coke days, man. Back in the late 70s, early 80s. Whew, I did so many lines with those jazz people back in the day when they were doing it. It was amazing. Some of the sounds that I heard, man. That's why I dig on it now. I try to get those old feelings back again without the artificial stimulants in my body. Get it naturally. And I dig on channels like this, man. Small's Jazz Club takes you right there, man. You know.
I've been to a jazz club before, Bruce. Man, it was nice, man. Fucking it was a patio. They had a full bar. And they served food too. And we ended up lighting up some nice cigars that night, bro. We were drinking, man, some whiskey. Like I had some expensive whiskey there. I don't know if it's the Blue Label, but man, we had a good night, man. It's kind of like a patio.
Bro, I used to go to this jazz club in Providence. It was called Allery's, and they had sofas and soft round living room chairs. You know, the front row was like that. If you got in there early, you could get a couch like that, and it had like a coffee table there. So you're like right in your living room practically. And I'd be smoking a cigar, and I'd have a joint between my fingertips, so it looked like I had a cigar, big stinky thing, and I'd be putting on the fucking joint. And oh yeah, I'd be listening to cats like, who the hell did I see there, man? I saw George Coleman, sax player, played with Miles Davis. I saw Johnny Hartman. He's a singer who sang. He did duets with John Coltrane. I mean, this place was fucking awesome, man. You know, Smokey, fucking everybody was fucked up, and the best jazz. They had a house trio, and what they did was they get different musicians from New York to come in there and sit in with them because this house trio was top notch. They could play with anybody, so they'd bring fucking guys like the George Coleman's in there. Like oh shit, man. Oh, not I can't even think of them. Dave Lehman was there. He was a sax player. Hey, B&N, man, salute, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know, fucking music. I gotta have it. That's why it's Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Because jazz is integral part of it, man. And all these musicians playing. That's why I shout them out. And, you know, if they can get a little better discovered. Because see, to me, it's boxing and jazz go hand in hand, bro. You know, I was talking to Archie Moore's daughter and Charlie Parker, Miles Davis. They used to go out there because they just wanted to jam to Archie hitting the speed bag. You know, I mean, they used to. She earliest memories of going in the gym in the garage, and seeing her father on the speed bag and seeing Miles playing his trumpet. You know, and she was like, she told me these stories, and I'm like, wow, because I've seen a lot of jazz musicians. They hang with boxers and vice versa. Sonny Liston, he used to work out all the time to Charlie Parker's Night Train. And I mean, it's, and you can hear a fucking boxer training to this drum solo, you know.
Right.
But yeah, and plus, see, right now you got the old jazz classic guys like Miles and Charles Mingus and Charlie Parker, but you got the new guys on here playing at these clubs, and so I'm learning about these new guys just like I'm learning about the new boxers, but I still have the old knowledge in my head, so a lot of similarities right there, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I love the way that this club has this YouTube channel. You can see the live jazz every night there, man. I mean, I never had this when I was sitting home listening to albums. You know, shit. If I had this shit, I could put it on the big screen, and it's like you're right there. Oh, you smart up a couple of fucking 8 balls and look out, world. I'm right at the concert. I swear, I was sitting right there, man.
I'm going to come to hang out with you in Rhode Island, Bruce.
I'm talking about the old days. It's changed a lot now, man. I wouldn't even know there's clubs to go to anymore, bro.
Last one I went to was back. I went to one in 2010 or something like that, 2011. Yeah, I was just getting out of the military.
No, I used to go to. I used to drive to Providence. They were all in Providence or East Providence or something. But that was a 20-mile ride, which was nothing back then. Now, shit, man, you got to pack a lunch. You got fucking freeway traffic that's crazy now. 8-lane fucking roads. It used to be 2-lane back when I used to drive on them, and it's just fucking ridiculous, man. That's why I don't go anywhere anymore. I'm a homeboy. I got everything I need right here in front of me. I got a. Let's see, I got a wife that obeys me and a dog that loves me. So it's kind of like, what was it? A dog that obeys me and a wife that loves me. I can't remember which is which, but they both kind of go hand in hand. So, hey, Just Frank, salute my brother.
Albuquerque, I guess, has a bunch of those bars too, man. I'm looking at the listings. The Jam Spot. There's Outpost Performance, Moonlight Lounge.
If, like Larry Merchant said, man, if I was 40 years younger, I'd not, in my day, I'd be at those clubs every night, man. I tell you, but that's why I got no money now. I blew it all back then.
Hey, those turkeys still showing up to your house?
They were here one day about 2 weeks ago, but they haven't. It's funny because they were here like 2 days in a row, and they were like, it's like they own the place. They weren't afraid of my dog. They weren't afraid of people walking down the way. They were just staying on here. Hey, Pearl, man, jump on, bro.
Cool.
I got the link is pinned up there, man.
I sent him the link to his Instagram too. Your Instagram, I sent it, bro.
We're talking about anything up here. Anybody else, bro, too, man? This is the first of the year.
Hey, Judah, come up, bro. Shit, hit the
Anybody
link,
wants to fuck any shit, jump right on up, man.
Hey, you can make it yourself right here?
But yeah, man, I used to go to these jazz clubs, man. I go New York City. That's the place to go. There's a jazz club on every corner when you get into some sections, man. Get into the Village, bro. You get down into the Lower East Side, man. That jazz clubs that's hip, but man, I just turned 69. I don't even drink alcohol, so I got no need to go to them clubs anymore, bro. When I see jazz, I go to a fucking wedding or something like that, and I'll see it. But even then, now it's the events, the events to put the suit and tie on at funerals,
yeah.
and they don't have jazz bands playing at funerals. They should have mine. I think I'm gonna request that. That'll be in part of my living will because
hey, why can't you eat those turkeys in your yard, man?
Because they have this somebody told me they call them blackfin, where the meat is all really dark and gamey, and they're just not like a turkey you go get in Piggly Wiggly or in one of the markets. They're not domesticated. They're wild, so they don't have any fat on them. They just
okay.
They're just all dark meat. And I guess you could if you were starving, but
yeah, you're starving. Yeah.
Dude, I got Canadian geese in front of my house all the time.
But I thought that's why people shoot them and kill them is to eat them, bro. Or what are they doing? Just making mounts out of them or stuffing them or what?
For what though? For the turkeys?
Yeah, because they got turkey hunters.
I guess there's different kind, but these suckers, man, they were
Oh,
They were
okay.
just they were they're not they're unedible. If they would, I'm sure people would scoff them up, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Canadian geese definitely. A friend of mine shot one. Him and I went hunting a couple of years ago, and he shot one. I brought it back, and I I plucked the fucking thing, and it was big too. And I didn't even pluck it right. I heard to pluck it, you gotta have boiling water. You gotta boil it in water, and then you take the feathers out.
Yeah.
I guess I left pieces in there because I threw it in the oven. And it was nasty, bro. It was the fucking greasy. I think I ended up giving it to my dog if I even gave it to him because it was
Yeah.
definitely not nothing like the stuff you buy under clear plastic wrap, man. This was tough to eat. I couldn't see
Yeah.
it eating it. It was chewy and
I bought a corned beef sandwich the other day from Firehouse Subs. I got me a corned beef sandwich. Man, the fucking corned beef, bro, I couldn't even fucking chew it, bro. It was like rubber, bro. I was all pissed, man. I wanted my money
I was
back.
just gonna say, I bet that must be good. So I haven't had a corned beef sandwich in years, bro.
I couldn't chew that damn meat, bro. They I don't know what they did to the meat.
What was it? A fast food joint?
Yeah, like a kind of like a Subway type of
Subway?
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy the processed stuff. It ain't like the old, shit. When I had my restaurant, we cook the corned beef. You have to cook it for like 4 or 5 hours the day before. Then you let it sit there. You refrigerate it overnight. Then you slice it.
Yeah,
That shit was
$12 sandwich, Bruce. $12 sandwich.
Yeah.
And tastes like
That
rubber.
was my next question, man. Yeah, I'd make the stuff and it would fall apart in your fucking mouth, bro. I mean, it was awesome stuff, Like,
30% rubber.
and it was $12 for the sandwich.
Yeah, 12. And part of the proceeds, part of your change or whatever, goes to the firefighters.
Goes to the what?
They're always trying to get donations for their firefighters, but man, they charge like fucking $12-13 for a sandwich.
Yeah, man.
It's called Firehouse Subs. But they had the worst corned beef sandwich. I had one at Arby's before, and Arby's was good. I was able to eat it. This one I couldn't even chew it, man. It was crazy.
What do I have today? Oh, my wife went and bought a chicken today. It was like $4.39 for a fucking chicken. She cooked that. So we had one meal. I had chicken, mashed potatoes, and peas, and salad tonight. And then tomorrow she'll pluck the fucking thing and she'll make like chicken chow mein or something like that with it. So there'll be like 2 fucking meals. And it was only $5 for the chicken, $4.39 or some crazy price like that. So I'm telling you, we always end up throwing so much of it away. But she goes, yeah, but look at the price on it. Remember, I go, hey, I'm not gonna argue with you. You cook it, you buy it, you clean it, and I'm gonna fucking pay something. Fuck it, man. I'm lucky, bro.
I spent $15 today, man. I bought beef burn ends. You know those barbecue burn ends? I put those in the oven. And then I got this baguette bread, bro, and I made it like a sandwich, bro, like a barbecue, beef brisket type of sandwich. Oh, it was good, man. It was like $15, and it fed 4 people, man. I was like, hell yeah, good ass. I made my own steak sandwich or barbecue sandwich.
And I have the same thing.
I hustled the Hooters last time, bro. On my son's birthday, when he was younger, about a couple years ago, we went and I lied because he had never been to Hooters. So I said it's his birthday, so all the girls can come up. I got a video of this. I gotta put it on my Facebook so you can check it out, Bruce. But all the girls start singing and dancing. They come up, right, and shit. He gets embarrassed, but you know what? I felt bad because it wasn't his birthday, right? So already I'm lying. I got the girls coming up, singing and dancing, right? But this dude comes up, man, behind me and gives Eric fucking $40, man. He's got a little buzz, and he's like, "It's young man's birthday. Here you go." And he pulls out 2 20s, man. So happy birthday! And I was like, "Oh,
you're in it too deep. You're in it too deep to tell the truth now."
Yeah, I couldn't tell him no. I had all the girls around me.
Keep on growing and growing and growing, man.
He was kind of a pervert. He wanted to get close to all the girls while they were singing and shit to him.
I was gonna ask him. I never went to a Hooters in my life, bro.
Yeah.
They have one in my state, but I just never went to one. I was gonna say to give him a lap dance or something for his birthday,
Shit, I had part of my meal paid for, fucking all that. Puma, saludos, carnal. We were talking about Puma earlier. You guys subscribe to him. He's got a great channel. He's got all the stars. And you want to talk about stars? He's got David Morrell. He's got Robizi, Ramirez. He's got Andy Cruz. These guys are coming on his show. He's got a very influential channel that covers the sport entirely, but at the same time, he's highlighting all the Cubans, man. He's got all the Cubans on there with him, man. So shout out to him. Much respect, Puma. You guys keep grinding in 2024, man. Yeah, Adam Hurley, that'd be good, man. Two big guys right there. That'd be good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see it, man. We should, but I think we will see Zhili Zhang probably win a vacant title if he does.
I'd like to see him run it back with Hrgovic too, because I had him winning that, or it was close. You know, it was so close of a fight, but I had him edging that fight against Hrgovic. So
Zhili Zhang and Hrgovic for the vacant IBF because they said they're going to strip. They're going to strip Usyk of that when he, as soon as he gets in the ring with Fury. He's not fighting mandatory. You know, we'll see.
yeah. Well, we got Fury and Usyk. That's one thing to look forward to in 2024, Adam.
I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think I can't see Fury pulling out of that fight. Not now, you know, with all that dough involved. But man, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to have the confidence after that fight he had with Nagano, who's never had a professional boxing match in his life.
Yeah. Better Bevan Bivol, we got a petition. Peace between Russia and Ukraine. Huh? Fuck, man. Yeah, too much politics getting in the way of boxing these past few years, huh? When you say politics, you think you would think we're just saying it like we're saying politics because you know it's boxing politics, but no, we're talking about real fucking war and you know what I'm saying? Political politics and shit. Yeah, Jared Anderson and Daniel Dubois fight. Daniel Dubois, man, showed a lot of grit this last fight against Big Baby Miller, man. He pulled it off, man. So,
yeah, he's got the riding on momentum now.
He's got a good victory.
Anderson's what? He's the only
Big
the only
Baby.
United States heavyweight that's undefeated and is on a roll.
Then he could say he beat two big babies.
That would be. I would love to see that fight happen. You know, especially if Miller would have won, but put them together for the crown of the loser cannot use the Big Baby name anymore.
Right? Who's the real Big Baby? But yeah, Jared Anderson. I guess would have to be the real Big Baby now.
Yeah, because you need things like that to sell a fight. Cool K, forever one. Salute.
Salute, brother. Yeah,
like having already, man. We appreciate that, my brothers. We're trying to break that, get close to that 2,000 sub mark as best we can before 2025 gets here.
Get you to 3K in the next bare knuckle fight, Bruce.
There we go, probably.
It's coming up. I'll be at that event live, man. I'll be at the next event live, January 27th. It'll be here in Albuquerque, so I'll be there.
Hey, I'll send you my camera. You could fucking send it right back here.
Yeah, I got the GoPro, and if you run a show, I'll hop on your show. We can connect or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put the glasses on. They won't even know you're freaking taping it.
It gets dark in them places though, man, for the cameras sometimes, and you need a light and shit. And it's kind of hard out, you know what I mean? But I'm hoping I get real close underneath the lights, man.
You know, you have been dubbed the Robin Hood of YouTube, so you have to you have a mission to accomplish.
Yeah, I could even do an at-home stream that does it all pro, and then be there on mobile too.
There you go.
Canelo Benavidez. Let's hope that they make that and better be even Bivol, man. I don't know, Adam. Honestly, that fight right there could go. I know Puto who Puto is gonna go for. You can see his avatar right now, Adam. But that's a 50-50 fight for me, Adam. That's why I want it so bad, bro.
Good night.
Kind of have
good
kind
fight.
of Canelo has the experience. I mean, Benavidez has experience too. Can move better movement though from Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez got way better. How do you say inside combination speed? He's I call him the octopus. He lets go of combos on the inside. I don't know, bro. Puto, how do you have that fight, man? This
Happy
is the
New
best.
Year's, fellas. Tim, Bruce, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's,
hear me?
brother.
Salute, brother. Good to see you, my man.
Good to see you
Puto
guys,
knows
man.
everything about
Happy
Canelo,
New
man.
I know everything about everything, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Pads is a pretty good close second.
Yeah, Mr. Pads be knowing his shit. I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Pads
Yeah.
be-
What's the advantage for Canelo in a Benavidez fight, Puto?
Every single one.
You don't see anything that Benavidez does better than Canelo right now, though?
Nope.
See, Adam, he's
I see the advantage is that the Benavidez could rehydrate a lot more because he's got the bigger stature.
he's bigger. Benavidez bigger.
Exactly. So it might be like a light heavyweight fight now. It might be like a cruiserweight fight now. Freaking super middleweight. So that's the only advantage I see in youth. But as far as Canelo hasn't let it down, bro. I mean, even in defeat, he still fucking was I don't see him slipping enough. So if Benavidez is going to beat him, I could see.
Yeah. That plant fight though. There's a lot of people believing in Plant. I remember that. There's a lot of people eating crow the next day.
Canelo just wore him down. Just fucking took what he had and fucking beat him up.
Hey, can you guys keep it down, please?
Yeah. Unfortunately, size don't win you fights. No, that's an unfortunate bit there.
No, but that's still an advantage.
You know how to use it.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about Virgil, bro, coming back Saturday, man? This is the first time we're going to see Virgil Ortiz. We had a couple postponements. He's a killer, but he's got like a tune-up fight, though. The guy that he's fighting is from Ghana, Frederick Lawson. His record is not the greatest. So should be like an easy fight for him, but in the same token, he's moved up in weight. This fight's at 154 pounds. So this is his first fight at 154, correct, Virgil?
Correct.
Yeah, so
As far as my knowledge.
yeah, and then inactivity, bro. Like it's been a minute because of the health issues, and Picasso's still on the road somewhere, man. Be safe out there, Picasso. Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of the guy he's fighting, but I don't put too much stock in never hearing a guy. He's fighting in a higher weight, so who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the safe pick is Virgil, but we shall see. Because he's been out of the ring for a cool minute.
Yeah.
Isn't the guy from a lower weight coming up?
I have no idea, to be honest.
No, I had to look it up, but I even forgot already, man.
Here, I'm gonna check that. That's a good question too.
I think he had success at lower weights for bigger names at a lower weight. And he's an old guy just brought in there to give Virgil some confidence after coming back from his.
What's going on with the Stanionis? Are we still gonna get a Stanionis fight?
Well, he's at welterweight, so I doubt it.
Oh, because he had to move up. And Stanionis stayed at welter, huh?
And
Yeah.
Showtime's he was a Showtime fighter too, Stanionis, and Showtime's not in the business anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't know, because I would assume that fight was already signed, man. They had a date and they were ready to go, and then Boots got sick and had to pull out twice. But it would seem like it would be a natural now that he's back again. And Stanionis is still an undefeated top prospect. Fucking put him back in there together. Well, Boots, like you said earlier, He ain't gonna get down to 147. It killed him. That almost killed him when he tried to do it before.
Right.
That's why that fight's not happening. The Picasso hitting the bottle.
Yeah. Hey, Puto, what was your fight of the year, man? Your fight of the year?
My fight of the year was Shaki Foster versus Rocky Hernandez.
Yeah, that was good. You know what mine was, bro? Mine was
brother?
I would have to say fuck. Well, not the Oshaki Foster Hernandez is up there. I'm trying to think of another 12 round or the Rafael Espinoza and the Robezy fight, bro.
Yeah, that was a great fight. Yep. There's a lot of fight of the year candidates, man. A lot of them.
Just because of knockdowns, bro. You know how they both knocked each other down a couple times a piece and fucking, you know what I mean? That shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that was a really good fight. It was a really good fight.
It was close. It was a close fight.
Yeah, the guy that Virgil's fighting, I don't see any like really.
Eric, can you go on the room? Be quiet. I'm sorry, man. My kids.
No worries. No worries.
Tonight, bro. I tried to do it live tonight, but I don't know if I'm
Greatest Prescott is, and Charles Hatley's probably his biggest names.
Yeah, he's playing the Oculus, so he's swinging in my kitchen, bro.
All good, man. All good.
My daughter's being quiet. She's playing on a PS. They're both video gaming. It's crazy. Yeah, man. So on the undercard, man, we got Ismael Barroso, and we have he's fighting
O'Hara Davies.
Yeah, O'Hara Davies. That's a pretty good matchup too.
Yeah, I knew they were going to give Barroso some more fights after, because he was supposed to be on an undercard a little while ago, and he had immigration problems or some shit. I don't know exactly what happened, but he didn't fight there. But I know if he just sat still for a bit, he'd be getting more opportunities. They owe him for that fight that he lost against Rowley. So they're gonna he's gonna get a lot of opportunities. Even if he gets beat, they still need freaking bodies at 140 to give these other guys name
I was gonna tell you they got this Mexicano on the card, Puro. His name's Raul Curiel.
Yeah, he's up number.
He's a top welterweight. Then they got Barbosa Jr.
Yep, Barbosa Jr. I like him a lot.
And then they got Tristan Calcruth. He's pretty good too, bro.
Yeah.
He's a cruiserweight. The only people I know on the card, bro. I know Barbosa, Tristan, Curiel. I know both Davies and Barroso. Lawson, I don't even know who he is, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, I never heard of him either.
Yeah, and Virgil, I know Virgil, of course, but yeah, Frederick Lawson, I've never heard of him. He's from Ghana, and all his opponents, he has really faced nobody, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm out of my bag.
He was supposed to fight Curiel, and that bout got canceled. Lawson?
Well, Lawson? Okay.
Yeah. So he was at 147.
Yeah, so he's moving up.
Yeah, he just moved up, Bruce. Yeah, you're right.
What'd you have for knockout of the year, fellas?
The Nakatani and Maloney, probably.
All right, that's a good one.
That one, or the Zhang and Joe Joyce on the second fight.
That was a real good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked Bronco Lara versus Lee Wood, but there's tons of them. Tons of them that were great ones as well.
You know what's crazy? I didn't see the Mark McSile fight, bro. Like I caught parts of it, bro, but I wasn't paying attention. There was another big fight on when he was on. I think it was Regis, so that fight kind of was overlooking because it's Mark McSile, bro. He's kind of, he's not a title holder anymore. So
no.
So that fight right there, that knockout was pretty good, but I don't know about being the knockout of the year just because you know what I mean. It was all right. I like the knockouts when it's a tough opponent. You know what I mean? Or like it's a competitive fight, bro. Like this guy
For sure.
shouldn't have been knocked out. You know what I mean? Biggest
Fucking
upset. Well, Wilder probably.
Wilder. Also the Shaqy fight is a big upset as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good year.
Yeah. The Bud Crawford.
In a way, and Natty's coming up.
In a way, and what?
And Natty.
Oh, really? You think it's gonna be El Pantera? Really?
Yeah, man. They already said it.
Oh, they did say it.
Yeah, man.
Casamero, they're not even bringing up Casamero, huh, bro?
He'll be the second fight if he beats Natty.
Oh, he'll be the second fight if he beats Neri?
Yeah. He wants to fight before he moves up. He wants to fight Natty, Casimero, and MJ.
Oh, okay. He wants to defend. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. German, bro. Ajit Kayabal, bro, with the upset, bro, over.
Oh yeah, that was a big upset, right? I don't know who the other guy was that he fought, but I didn't really know who Ajit Kayabal was, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of knew who he was, but that was a big upset, bro. That was another huge upset right there because Makhmudov was supposed to destroy Kayabal or Kayabal. But
yeah, I heard Caballel was the one that knocked out AJ before he fought Ruiz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That was the sparring partner.
Frank Sanchez beat a bigger opponent too, bro. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he beat Junior Fa.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good, man. But the thing is, though, the only thing I question from the eyeball fight is Makhmudov suffered a broken hand, bad. They have extra. He's been showing it on his Instagram
or whatever.
Yeah, so he was really seriously injured. It's kind of like when Tank fought Pitbull Cruz. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, bro!" Like, he had to show his hand after the fight.
Yeah,
it was one of those, bro. Like, he showed his hand and his shit was all fucked up. So it just makes you wonder, like, you know, like, if he was a monster. You know what I mean? So was he injured? You know what I mean? But Kayabal's definitely tough, man. So he got the job done. I'd like to see one more big fight from him too. Kayabal, that'd be good. Who's the best Mexican fighter this year? Rank number one. I have to give it to Rafael Espinoza, man. With that was a big upset too over Robizi. Navarrete, huh? Navarrete Valdez fight was pretty. It was a good ass fight too, man.
Yeah, it was. It was one sided, but it was good. It was a good one.
Yeah. Joshua's knockout of Hellenius was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a really good knockout. You were one hitter quitter.
Hellenius got knocked the fuck out a lot, didn't he, this year?
Yeah, bro. No, he has been. Yeah.
Hey, he probably made more money in 1 year than he made in his whole entire career.
Right?
Right, and he got knocked out all year.
Starting with the rematch with Kalinatsky, and then the Wilder fight, Joshua fight. Couple of mil there, easy.
So be right back. I'm gonna end here in about 15 minutes, Puro. Probably about 15. But yeah, I'll run it till 10 your time, I guess, Bruce. It's good to get on the YouTube. I've been on Instagram a lot lately. I don't show my face on the Instagram. I just show my TV. We shared a lot of fights this year, huh, Bruce? We had some viral moments this year, huh? Or this last year.
Let it continue, man. Let it continue. Let the Saudis freaking put on.
The Saudis should hire us, Bruce. If the Saudis hire me and you, bro, that'd be cool, man. Like we
That
want
was
Bruce.
a vacation for me, bro. That was, I got to get a Cash App going this year, and I want to take Cash Apps to send me to Saudi to cover the fight card. I'll head on out there and the Picasso.
Also said Hellenius' head probably rattles like a rattlesnake's tail.
Yeah, we would definitely have to do a. I guess everybody did one about the best knockouts and
Yeah, everybody kind of did one, man. I kind of I put a clip on my Instagram of like or I did that little compilation. I like the Haney Lomachenko fight was the most talked about fight this year. We had the Tank Ryan fight. That shit was cool. Man, there was a lot of good fights this year. The Zhang Joe Joyce. I just kind of put a compilation, man, of all the fights, man. And I think fight of the year for me, though, like the most competitive fight, back and forth. I was kind of trying to decide between the Oshaki Foster and the Rocky Hernandez, or the recent fight with Robezy and Espinoza, because that was a title fight, and that was back. Man, that fight right there was badass, Bruce. If you get a chance to rewatch it, man, it's like you didn't know who's gonna win that fucking fight, and Robezy was trying to set him up the whole fight. You know what I mean? And just big knockout, make big knockdowns, and they were both getting up, and you know what I mean. It's one of those Rocky type of fights, you know. So that's the fight that was probably the best for me, man. Like, because it was a title fight. You know what I mean? Guy was hungry for the title, Bruce. You know what I mean? Underdog won it, right? It's one of those stories, you know.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Bud Crawford, though, probably was the biggest fight. Bud and Spence was the biggest beef settling, right? Right, Bruce? That was a claim to who's king of the welterweight division, huh?
Yeah, but all of a sudden the throne got split.
Yes, that's the only thing. If that fight was more competitive, I would have that fight as fight of the year because of the hype and the lead up and the celebrity status for that fight. You know what I mean, Bruce? The Tank Ryan fight too was a big money maker too.
Yep. Hey, they can put any fights together as far as I'm concerned. They would put me in jail, Picasso. I would definitely have to. I'd have to make prior arrangements. Hey, Deontay did it. Deontay was doing the ayahuasca and everything out there. So.
What can you? Yeah, you can't smoke weed out there, can you?
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me, bro? You know where the best cash in the world comes from?
Well, I know in I was in the Middle East too, but Bruce, that's one of those places that you can't. It's like when I was talking to Vince when they were in Japan.
Hey, you think the Royal Highness sits there and doesn't smoke the finest of hashish?
Maybe
Yeah, you not know babies about it, man.
Google that, man. That's
the royal families get the best freaking stuff.
Can you smoke marijuana in Saudi?
No, you can't, but they can.
Strictly, bro, in the kingdom, strictly illegal, Bruce.
Yeah, of course it is, man. But hey, I'm not even gonna get into that argument. But
I know. It's just
it's like prohibition, man.
When I went to Korea, Bruce, I was on a search for weed, man. When I was stationed there, and I was looking for weed, man, heavy, man. Me and a few other guys, and we hunted all year and didn't find shit, man. It's like they don't smoke weed out there, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. I didn't even see weed for the whole time. Afghanistan's different though, but Saudi, you're talking about that place is that's the Holy Land, Bruce. That's where Mecca, Medina's at. They're strict on Sharia, like on Islamic law. They still do a lot of crazy shit out there too. You know what I mean?
I don't think my man Wilder could have stood it if they didn't give him an exception to smoke the weed.
Yeah, man. I wonder if you're a celebrity, if you have like special.
Of course you can, man. Of course you can.
Yeah.
There's no international law. It's all run by the state.
Yeah. You'd have to get edibles. You have to bring edibles there.
Oh, I I would absolutely do that.
Disguise him. Edgar, salute, brother.
My green dragon is the ultimate edible. That's why I make the brownies out of that. I make the cookies out of that. I take the green dragon and put it in a frying pan for about 30 seconds and let the alcohol cook out of it, and then I dump it right in the batter. You can't taste nothing, man. It gets you wicked stuff. I know the potency and everything, man. But yeah, you gotta use it. You gotta extract it and make it into that green dragon tincture, and then you can make your edibles with that.
Hell yeah. I think Bud versus Errol 2 will be the final answer for me. I like both styles, but Errol's style better. Remember, I'm not a fan of boxing, just admire. I'd rather jiu-jitsu and wrestling with submissions. No, I feel you, Picasso. I'm a big Spence. Getting up to that fight, man. I'm even till this day, man. I'm still big fish, bro. I'm still gonna rock with him, man. I you know what I mean. I became a fan, I guess, when he crossed the pond and beat Kell Brook. And I'm from Texas, so it's like one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you follow those people and you like them. Sucks when they lose, but you want to see them rebound, man. And definitely like to see him fight other people, though. I really don't care about the rematch for me, bro, but I like to see Errol continue being Errol, man, and whooping ass and being everybody else does.
Shout out, Peach. Salute.
Who'd you pick going into that fight, Bruce? Did you pick Bud or did you pick Spence?
I picked Bud. I just thought his mind was in the fight more.
I thought Spence was gonna beat up Bud, but it was the other way around.
No, I was thinking Bud, but I thought it was going to be a better fight. I thought that Spence would put up a better fight, but I just thought Bud had more. I don't know. He just had the style. He was slicker. Just a better overall boxer, knocking out everybody in his face. But Spence too. He was good too, bro. That was the Lennon Hearns of this generation. I don't think you guys are gonna get a bigger fight than that at welterweight.
That was, man. It was one-sided, but it's like, man, all the other performances from Spence have been great, man. It's just that one fight, man. It's just one fight.
Yeah, man. Let's see if he wants to come back or if he's done. This is why we love boxing, because it's a never-ending road.
He mentioned he was on his Instagram, and I guess he's been silent lately, so he said he'll be back this year, so we'll see what happens.
That's it, bro. That's all we can do is we'll see what happens. Oh, my dog's getting up. I gotta bring my dog out.
Yeah. I'm gonna end this. Yeah. I appreciate everybody coming in, man, visiting. Happy New Year to everybody. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff planned for this year, good interviews like usual. And we'll be mixing it up, man, doing some live streaming, of course. We'll be doing the Robin Hood. Me and Bruce are the Robin Hood of combat sports, so you guys can always catch streams.
That's what we do, bro. That's what we do.
I'm assuming Team Spence got caught slipping. If Bud does it twice, that'll be the end of that story. Yeah. That's his kryptonite, bro. There's always somebody out there that can whoop your ass. And you guys remember that saying. That's a true saying. That'll humble yourself, you know.
And 154 is open territory, man, so dive right in. Tim Zoom needs an opponent. It'll be good, bro. Hey, Skywalker, good to do a show with you, my brother.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Bruce.
We'll see you again later on, man.
I appreciate you guys. Happy New Year. Peace.